Welcome back. I hope you're all well. So in today's video, I wanted to share my current favorite fall luxury fashion dupes with you guys. And I wanted to clarify before we jump into this video that I am not going to be talking about fake or replica designer items. That's just not my thing. That's not something I believe in. If that's something you like to do, then that's great, but I just wanted everybody to know that that is not what this video is about. And I felt like I had to mention this because it does seem like a lot of people don't know the difference between a dupe and a fake. And I say that because if you search the internet, especially YouTube, for like a good designer dupe, 99% of the time you'll run across a video that is showing you a fake luxury designer item, which again is just not something I'm into. I also don't think that dupes are always the best way to go, but I do think that there's a time and a place where a dupe is a much better option than buying the real thing. And just really quickly, obviously you can also research this, and I'm sure a lot of you probably already do know this, but just real quickly, the difference between a dupe and a fake or counterfeit is simply that a dupe is an item that has some similarities to the real thing, that does look similar to it, and a fake is something that tries to be the real thing and it's not, so it's gonna have the actual name printed on it. Yeah, it's just gonna look, or it's gonna try to look like the real thing, and you know, it's not. So, which I think is extremely disrespectful to the designer and all that stuff. But anyways, we're not gonna get into that in this video. Point is that I'm just going to be talking about dupes, and I think that you guys are going to love these. These are some really good pieces. They're going to save you a lot of money if you like the real thing, but you don't want to splurge. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so starting off with the first item, and if you don't live on the moon, I was going to say under the moon. If you don't live on the moon, then I'm sure you're aware that the Prada boots are all the rage right now. Anything kind of like grungy combat boot kind of style is super popular right now, and a lot of people, especially on Instagram, and I'm always talking about Instagram, I don't know why I do that, but anyways, a lot of people on Instagram are wearing the Prada boots right now, and I have to be honest with you guys, like the more I see them, I'm like, man, these are kind of cute. Like, it kind of makes me want them a little bit, but now most of you know that I do spend a lot of money on my shoes, I spend a lot of money on my bags, I spend a lot of money in general on shit I probably shouldn't, but the Prada boots are where I draw the line. They are just so extremely trendy, and they're such a, like, I don't know, I just feel like they're not gonna be around for a long time, and to spend over $1,000 on a pair of boots like that I know I might not want to wear a year or two from now is just a little insane. And I know some of you are probably going to say, well, you have the Chloe Susanna boots and those were kind of the same thing. And yes, I agree with you, but for me personally, the Chloe Susanna boot is a boot that, like, I'm gonna wear for the rest of my life. I think it's a boot that's a lot easier to wear in the future, even if it's not trendy or popular anymore. Now, these Prada boots, if you wear them 2-3 years from now and nobody wears them anymore, people might look at you sideways, and you might be one of those people that doesn't care about that, which is great, but all I'm saying is that I need to really love an item and love it enough to where I know that, hey, I'm still gonna wear this even if nobody else will, to spend that kind of money on it. You know what I mean? So anyways, I found an amazing dupe for those boots, and I'm sure you've already seen a lot of them because there is quite a lot of dupes, some worse than others, and I hate nothing more than when a dupe is just like cheaply made and just looks awful. But anyways, that's a different story. So the boots that I found are on the Topshop website. They come in obviously black, and then they come in like an off-white color. I like both of them, but what I like the most about them is that the quality of these look really, really nice. I think the price isn't too bad, and I also think that even though they do look similar to the Prada boot, they don't look exactly like it, but they still give you the same vibe, and I just absolutely love them. Now, I did recommend to go with the Doc Martens before if you want the Prada boot, but if you really want to be a little more similar, and you don't want to go for the Doc Martens, then I think these would be an absolute amazing dupe and save you like so much money. Okay, moving on to number 2, which is the good old Armpit Bag, and I am personally a huge fan of this trend. I think it's super cute for fall, super cute for obviously all year round, but I'm really here for this. Love it. And if you don't want to go with a designer bag, if you don't want to get like the Prada or something like that, or like maybe even a vintage item, I think that And Other Stories has a beautiful, beautiful bag that, again, is not a replica or anything like that, but it's a great dupe for those of you who just want to have like a cute little armpit bag but don't want to spend over $1,000. I think the one that I found on And Other Stories, let me check really quickly. Yeah, so it's $119. It's black. It goes with absolutely everything. I personally really like And Other Stories. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan because, again, it's like a fast fashion brand, but I think the quality of their items is really, really nice. I've never had an issue with any of their stuff, and I actually like to shop there quite a lot. So yeah, I think perfect. I think it's a perfect, I don't know, what am I, okay, slow down, Angelique. What is going on right now? Okay, what I was trying to say is that I think this is a perfect bag dupe for those of you who, again, just want to kind of jump into the trend but don't spend too much money. Alrighty, moving on to another pair of shoes. Again, if you don't live on the moon, then you know that like a cowgirl boot is really trendy right now. You know, the ones that have a little pointy toe, and we got a little heel going on and all that stuff, which is really funny because in the actual Western world, those are super out of style right now and everybody wears like a square toe. So weird. But anyways, Off-White makes a pair that everyone loves. Again, they're over $1,000. Are they cute? Yes, they're really cute. However, there is no way I will spend that kind of money on that particular boot. So I went ahead and bought a pair from Pretty Little Thing. Now, let me just say right here, Pretty Little Thing is not necessarily my favorite store to shop from. Like, I will occasionally get something from them, but it's not a store that I shop at all the time, just because, you know, fast fashion, I don't think the quality is really that great and all that stuff. Although, you know, I do shop at Zara and stuff like that, but I don't know. Pretty Little Thing is not my favorite place. Just wanted to clarify that. But these boots that I picked up are so freaking cute, and they are under $100. I actually got mine on sale. I think I paid 40 bucks for them, and I have already worn them so much. Definitely already got my money's worth out of them. So they're absolutely amazing. I could not recommend them more, and I was a little bit afraid because of the price that they were gonna feel like extremely cheap or look extremely cheap, but I don't think they do at all, and I always get compliments when I wear them. That might also be because I live in a city where people don't usually walk around like that all the time, but yeah, it's a great, great boot. Next up is a tennis necklace that I want to talk about. I have been looking for a cute tennis necklace that doesn't break the bank, but also doesn't look like I got it out of a bubblegum machine. You guys know, did you have those here in the States? Like in Germany, we would put little like coins in this little machine, twist it. What is that called? I sound like a total idiot right now. And then you get little like jewelry pieces coming out of the bubblegum machine or whatever. But anyways, like, some of those necklaces will look like that, and that is not the vibe I was going for. So anyways, and I also didn't want to spend like $300, $400, $500 on a necklace. So I found the perfect tennis necklace on this website called, let's see, I gotta look it up because I cannot remember. Okay, it's called M Jewelers. I think they're based in New York, and they have really cute pieces. But what I liked about them the most, like, the price range is okay, like they're not too expensive, they're also not like super cheap though, but they always have a lot of cool discounts going on, so you're always able to get a discount on an item. And if you have never shopped with them before, you can sign up for like text messages or something like that, and then you get a 40% discount off of your first order, which is absolutely amazing. So I just recently ordered a tennis necklace from them, but I got the one with the little butterflies. They also have one that doesn't have butterflies, and it's really cute, and I love it, and I saved a little bit of money, and I think it's a great dupe for like the real expensive one. All right, and last but not least is the wool jacket that it's hanging back here. I don't really want to get it out, but like here it is. I talked about this in my last video, which if you haven't seen that, I'll leave it linked down below. It was a Zara and H&M haul. But anyways, I just felt like I had to put this jacket in this video because I told you guys in my last video, God, Angelique, how many times can you say that word? I bought a similar jacket last year for like $400. I forget how much exactly it was, but it was around that price. And then this year I bought this one, which is almost the exact same thing, and obviously you can get this in different colors. You don't have to get it in like the gray blue, for under $100. So if you're in the market for a jacket like this, and again, you don't want to break the bank, check out H&M. They have some amazing dupes or similar looking jackets, whatever you want to call it, that are way, way, way less expensive and look just as good. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I really hope that you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.